How's it going, everybody? Jon MacLennan here. Hope you're having a great day, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to play Sad Hours by Little Walter on guitar. Now there's two guitar parts on this recording, and we're going to be going over the main bass line pattern that follows something called the 12-bar blues. This is a soulful song, and this part is a great example of how to accompany a harmonica player. We're going to go through this 12-bar blues with a capo on the first fret. So I'll be playing this song in the key of E, but the standard pitch, the concert pitch, is F. I'm going to take you through how to play this so you can get playing it note for note along to the recording. There is one thing to note though, it's slightly flat, so you have to tune your guitar just down like about 30 to 40 cents, and you'll have to just play that open E string and match it to the recording and then tune the rest of the strings from there. Now that's if you want to play along with the recording. Of course, if you just want to jam along with me in this video, I'll be in standard tuning to help you out. Before we get into the lesson, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe. I really appreciate your guys' support here on the channel, and hitting the thumbs up helps me be able to keep making videos for you, and it helps guitar players all over the world, because that's the goal of this channel, is to help you get better at guitar. I really appreciate your support. With that said, let's jump into today's lesson. Let's learn how to play Sad Hours by Little Walter on guitar. Now we're going to go through a 12-bar blues form here, and we're going to play a little riff based off of each chord. We're going to be using our 1, 4, and 5 chords. Now I am using a capo on the first fret, and if you want to play along with the original recording, it's a capo on the first fret, but then it's also slightly out of tune. It's a little flat with the recording that I'm playing with, so you may have to just detune slightly, maybe about 30 cents or so, just a little flat on your tuner, and then you'll be able to go along with the recording. And you can of course do this by ear as well, by just playing that low E. As we go through this part, you'll see that we've got a riff starting on the low E there. So the chords that we're going to be playing are E7, A7, and B7, but we're not going to be strumming those chords. We're going to be playing a riff that sort of represents each chord with a bass line part. And this is used on millions of blues recordings. It's a really cool way of playing rhythm. So I'm going to play it for you once, and then I'll break it down. Here we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and... So the song is in the key of F, but we're thinking in the key of E because we've got the capo here on the first fret. Now let me break down this first riff. It goes like this. We're going to be using eighth notes and triplets with a shuffle feel. We'll start by playing 2 open E's. Then we'll play the 2nd fret on the D string, then the 4th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret on the A string. Now all of this is of course relative to the capo, so I'm calling this the 2nd fret because it's 2 frets away from the capo. So those are eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3, and now we're going to play a triplet with a hammer on. This is a very common blues figure right here. We're gonna play the 3rd fret of the low E, hammer to the 4th fret with your next finger, then play the 2nd fret on the A string. So. Such a cool riff. And that's really like coming out of this, you know, you hear people like Jimmy Page play. So you hear that blues riff all the time. We're just doing single notes here. So we're gonna play this 4 times. And all of that is representing my E chord, or what we call the 1 chord in the blues. Then we're gonna go to the 4 chord. We're gonna play the same riff. We're just gonna start now on the A string. So that's gonna be open A, then the 2nd fret on the G string, 4th fret on D, 3, 2, and then on the last beat of that measure, again the triplet with the hammer on. Same as what we did here, just 1 string down. Now this riff's gonna go twice, and then back to the first riff 2 times. Now, with the picking hand, I am using all downs to play this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the first riff 4 times, and then the riff starting on A 2 times, and then we'll go back to the riff on E 2 times. So here's what that sounds like all together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Going to A, so that's the first 8 bars. Now we got 4 more bars left to the blues here. I just want to point out, this is a really cool sound, when you get, especially to me, when you get to this note, which is your sharp 5 against an E chord that would be like the B sharp, you know? That's a really cool sound. Okay, here's the last 4 bars. We're gonna bring in our 5 chord here, and we're also gonna learn a really cool turnaround phrase. Here's what that sounds like. Sort of some T-Bone Walker style sounding chords there at the end. Really great blues chords. So here's what I played. I would play the 2nd fret of the A string, then up to the 4th fret. Now this is the note B here, which is like your 5 chord. Dun, dun, then the same figure, this time we're gonna go all the way up to the 6th fret though. 6, 5, 4, and then 5 hammer to 6, and then the 4th fret. Again, relative to the capo, so that's our riff for B. We're only gonna play that 1 time, then we're gonna go back to A, the 4 chord. Then we're gonna play this turnaround. So what that is the low E, and then we're gonna do a hammer, really common blues sound. On B2, we're gonna start a triplet run, hammering to the 1st fret, then open B, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, and then back, 2nd, open. Da da dee da da. So just like walking up, then back. Then to 2 on the G, open, 1. And what we're doing is we're working our way around this E chord. See how that line is what we call playing around the chord shape, which is so much better than playing scales. Pentatonic scale, you'll notice that there's a lot of notes in this lick that aren't using the pentatonic scale. And that's because, you know, playing the blues and just thinking pentatonic scale is not the way to go. This is the way to go. So after we get to that one, that first fret there, so bar 11 goes. And now I'm going to resolve to the note E here on the second fret, and then the low E open. Then we're going to play 2 ninth chords. This is a B9 here, and then a C9 basically to a B9. And those chord shapes are 3, 2, 3, 3 to 2, 1, 2, 2. Again, T-Bone Walker, you know, that's a very common T-Bone Walker thing. You hear that, right? So that's just dancing around the E chord to the B chord, which is our 5 chord. And then this blues is like a half step above, and then down to the target chord. So a lot of half step above and just slipping and sliding around the chord changes. These are the things that you want to play and practice. So here's the last 4 bars. I kind of hit the bass note first, then the rest of the chord, then a strum on the chord. So 1 and 2, E and. So all together, here's the whole 12-bar blues played as one piece. 3, 4, and. To the 4 chord, A. Back to E. B. A. Riff. And on E. Have fun practicing this 12-bar blues. It's a great song to work on your swing and just shuffle groove. Again, I recommend tuning down just a little bit and playing it along with the recording. Before you go, I've got a free gift for you in the description below. You can get a PDF all about soloing. It's a book I wrote called Melodic Expressions. It's over 100 pages long. And if you want to support me, you could buy it on the iTunes bookstore for $15. Or you could get it for free in the link below as my gift to you for watching this video and making it to the end. Thanks for your support. Have fun practicing, and we'll see you in the next one.